is up, y'all? Willie Beam here again, bringing you another ProAm video. This is going to be my main squad I run with. We're 97 and 16 in this video. I think we're 100 and something and 17 now, so it's a little bit old. But I thought I'd show you a little bit of gameplay. You know, talk you through some things. This video is going to be focused on if you have a computer guy on you, especially if that's the only computer guy on the team. Show you kind of how to play whenever that happens. Mostly it's going to be kind of defensive. You're going to see me not really guarding my guy a lot, which hurts my grade, but at the same time I'm all about dubs in the Pro-Am, so I can care less what my grade is. So you'll see me floating around, you'll see me leaving my guy open, kind of helping out, either crashing the boards or double teaming on people. So just kind of getting this video going, you'll see us getting some steals, you know, playing some good defense. This team's pretty good, they're not bad. You know, I get the board here, I'm able to throw out, get the nice little assist there. I think I got pretty close to a double or a triple-double this game, so it was a pretty decent game for me. It's not going to be as, I guess, more focused on me beating a guy as the last video. The last video I had a center playing the 4, so it was more about me, you know, stretching the floor and scoring. This is going to be me helping out my teammates by either playing defense or getting boards. Whenever you're playing a computer in the Pro-Am, they are pretty much awful on offense. But on defense, they will lock you up. So you got to kind of be careful about throwing passes to a guy that's being covered by a computer. So there you go. You saw a computer try to take up a layup. The computer's terrible, so it missed. And also the computer is really not a very good rebounder as well. So you don't really have to worry about them getting a lot of boards on you or anything like that. It's not as big a focus. So there you see get this work, just hitting a deep shot. That's always a good person to have on your team, somebody that can just stroke a 3 from really deep. That definitely puts a little bit of pressure on the defense. And there you see me double teaming. We end up getting the turnover. That's definitely going to be a focus. Here they try to get a fast break on us, but like I said in the last video, you know, the key to playing Pro-Am is going to be stopping that fast break. You'll get beat real quick if you don't stop the fast break. Here's a little defensive lapse. I should have been over there to help on that baseline, especially since I have a computer guy on me. Here's a post-up opportunity. This is exactly how you want to set up a post, is spreading the floor. And then here you see Richmond. He's actually running towards them, which is what you don't want to do. He was going to bring that double team. Luckily, he's passed it before that guy got over there, or else that was probably going to be a steal. Here I'm running the high screen. If you got a computer guy on you, it's really good to set screens for your teammates, mostly because that'll switch the computer off of you. And then here you see me and get this work back on defense. We're not going to let anybody get past us, and everybody else can go for boards. So this is a really good defensive or offensive possession, I guess, and defensive potential possession. So computer's not going to stick up on you at first. So anytime you catch the ball, you want to size him up and see how close he's going to guard you. In that possession right there, he doesn't really respect my shot yet. So I'm just going to sit there, I'm going to concentrate, and I'm going to try to hit the green. Unfortunately, I didn't hit a green, but you know, it gave me the shot anyway. Here, the computer guy gets the ball in the paint. You shouldn't double team or triple team the computer whenever they get the ball. My teammates kind of panicked right there. They probably forgot it was a computer, which is pretty natural. It's kind of hard to remember. Here the computer catches the ball in the corner, which usually they'll miss this shot, but you know, if you're going to leave them open, they're going to hit you for about, you know, 50% of the shots. I mean, if they're wide open every time. Here he doesn't respect me again, and I'm even in the mid-range area, so I ended up hitting that shot pretty easily. I got about a 90 mid-range shot on that. Here you get 4 guys on you, you got to pass the ball out immediately, but sometimes 2K doesn't let you do it, but you know, that's just kind of a good thing to point out. If you see it just crowded up like that, you need to be just spamming that X button and try to get the ball away. There I was kind of helping out on the offensive end or the defensive end. Here my computer guy gets a shot from mid-range, wide open. What does he do? He bricks it. That's why you don't guard him. right there. A human player would have hit that probably 9 times out of 10, but computer's kind of weird. Here I catch the ball 3-point line. I'm feeling froggy. End up throwing up a shot, and it was almost green, but that is definitely not my range. I need to step in and shoot a mid-range on that. So I'm just kind of showing you that I'm human. You know, I make mistakes. Definitely in the Pro-Am, everybody shoots dumb shots or puts up things that they shouldn't. Here he's not respecting me again, so I'm just gonna keep shooting. Anytime he doesn't kind of guard up on me, I'm just gonna shoot the ball. Here I take the shot, but I was early on my release. There kind of zoomed in. Sometimes you might think that you had a really good release, but it's really hard to tell whether you're right on the line or you're a little bit off the line sometimes. So here's 2K kind of screwing me over. Here's an easy assist to the center, and I throw this weird pass, and then the center's like got an easy assist on the outside. He throws a weird pass, and we end up not getting a possession. That's kind of 2K kind of screwing us there. So here I shoot a mid-range shot, which is almost automatic for me. There's 2K, you know, they just don't give you everything like they did, you know, pre-patches basically. So here I get the rebound, do a little pump fake. The computer's really disciplined. I'm not an inside scorer, so I hand it off to the guy who is. I could have kicked it out to the outside shooter as well, which probably would have been a safer shot, but it ended up working out. Here you watch this pump fake. You get the human players jumping, but the computer is just super disciplined. They don't jump, but he ends up getting the foul anyway on that possession. So that kind of shows you how the computer is on defense. They're really tough. If you got a computer on you, you really don't want to try to drive. And here we had a guy quit, so Rich got a computer on him as well. He's got that limitless range badge, so he's going to pull that because that's a really high percentage shot there, even though it looks real deep. So here they're going to break us down like several times, but this is kind of showing you, you know, most of the time you don't pass it enough, but there are times whenever you do too much passing. So here's kind of a possession of that, you know. Sometimes we have to tell each other, hey, you know, take the shot, you know, don't be selfish, but at the same time, you know, you got to be somewhat selfish. That possession right there, if you're ever the point guard and you see the center running the floor and he's beat everybody down the floor, you always want to throw it down to him. And here I'm inbounding the ball. I see nobody's back on defense. I'm never going to throw the ball to anybody that's past half court, but if they're running, as soon as they hit half court and I throw it, I almost always hit them. I mean, 2K randomly throws in those, you know, throwaway passes, but my playmaker's always maxed out, so that's a pretty safe pass for me. So I'm gonna try to get that easy bucket. There they spread the floor really well, and I didn't help out. I'm kind of forgetting that I got a computer guy on me. I'm not helping out enough. Here, you know, he's off of me again. You know, he kind of scooted up a little bit there, but I'm still open. So there you go. That's exactly what you want to do if you got a defender, a computer defender on you. And this is an amazing passing display there. I'm pretty sure they did that on accident, but you never know. Maybe that was what they did. Here he's respecting my shot now, so I can't just pull this shot. He's too close. It's not a high percentage shot there. So we're gonna reset. And get this works, going to run to the corner. Rich is doing a good job of just standing there, but he ends up running into the double team. You know, that just happens sometimes whenever you end up kind of running into each other and not spreading the floor very well, which is what I talked about in the last video. Spreading the floor is really important. And here, me and Rich should have ran out on either one of these guys. My guy was a computer, so I really wasn't worried about him, but his guy was a human player, so we should have been out there, at least one of us. And here's the computer right here making an amazing play. They tip the ball, and then they tip it back in to hit off of me. And that's another thing about the computer. They will tip everything, so you don't want to throw any passes that they're remotely close to, especially long passes. So here I'm posting up. Rich is definitely crowding me up again. He's just definitely not giving anybody kind of any post play, but he does make a good little backdoor cut there to kind of make up for it. Which he's a really good player. He just kind of, this is just 2 possessions that I kind of caught him doing some things whenever we had some post-up game. And there's me helping out with the boards. Since I have a computer on me, so I'm going to go down there, I'm going to box out. And this is what you want to do. You know, sometimes people will lag, and if you see them lagging, timeouts are, you know, there's definitely a lot of key points whenever you can use timeouts. Anytime somebody dives for a ball and gets a ball off a dive, anytime you throw a pass down court and somebody's juggling it, you want to call a timeout. There's a lot of like key times whenever you want to do that. So here we got a little bit under 2 minutes left. It's a 6-point game. We're going to slow it down, try to get a good possession, but at the same time we want to work that shot clock pretty far down, try to get this dub. And they end up hitting me. I'm wide open, hit the green, and that's the dagger for the game. The rest is history. We end up winning this game pretty easily. And this is Willie Beeman, and I'm out. Thanks.